Hi there, you're watching PKTV. I'm Christian Cawley. I've been playing Doctor Who Legacy this morning. They're giving away 100% drops on River Song on the first level, so pretty much it's an easy way in. Now, Doctor Who Legacy is it's a fantastic mobile game, also available to play in your browser, and it's easy to get into, and it has loads of great levels and adventures and missions in there. Beautiful artwork too. But thinking about the missions, one of the missions in there is a multi-Doctor mission. In fact, probably more than one. And that got me thinking about multi-Doctor stories. We've had plenty in the past. Day of the Doctor, for instance. But you know, you could consider that Deep Breath could be considered a multi-Doctor story because we see, or hear, two Doctors in there. Coming more to date, or even looking into the future, a few of our former Doctor Who stars have been talking lately about how they would pretty much entertain a return to the show. Paul McGann recently described that there's still a bit of potential for the 8th Doctor to return to the show. He was speaking to Doctor Who magazine, describing the shelf life that he and the other Doctors have. But he says, it feels like it ain't quite over. Often we're subject to rumours, and rumours are only ever rumours. But because I came back to do the Doctor, it was all the proof these fans needed that there's still life in this thing. He also points out that he's younger than Peter Capaldi, and then questions himself, what am I doing? I'm not trying to talk myself into a job. But would you like the 8th Doctor to come back? I think a lot of fans still would. And you know, when we've got a spin-off like Class, and then you've got Paul McGann saying that he'd happily come back and do his own, sort of maybe like a web-only Doctor Who series, you got to wonder, what are the producers, who are the producers talking to? Are they talking to the fans? Are they talking to the younger fans? Are they talking to a wider audience? With something like Class, I'm not sure that they are speaking to a wider audience. I think they're speaking to a younger class, a younger age group of fans, maybe sort of teenage fans. Paul McGann would clearly be something for older viewers. But is that necessarily a bad thing? Back in the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who, we had a show for kids in the Sarah Jane Adventures, we had Doctor Who for the families, and we had Torchwood for the, well, supposedly mature audience, but could be argued that really it was only for teenagers. Anyway, Paul McGann isn't the only Doctor Who who's interested in returning. So are Matt Smith and David Tennant. Both were at the Wizard World panel recently and asked if they'd be open to returning. Matt Smith said, I really want to, but then Peter would be like, hey, it's mine. Maybe he would. And in this universe, David Tennant adds, anyone can come back, look at Rory Pond. I don't think you could ever go back to it full time, but there's almost a built-in invitation to go back. Looking at how Paul McGann went back after a long time, what was it? Nearly 20 years, 20 years this year, so say 17 years. It shows that Doctor, and even Tom Baker in the same year went back after 30 plus years. It shows that anyone can go back to Doctor Who, even if they're dead. If we consider someone like Rory or Clara, even she is, to all intents and purposes, dead, caught in her last moment of time, her last moment of life, and there she is, travelling the universe. It's timey-wimey. It could be argued that it's a bit silly, or even that it kind of gets in the way of what Doctor Who's really about. She tells great adventure stories with a bit of danger in them. I don't know, what do you think? Should those stars come back to Doctor Who? Should any stars come back to Doctor Who? Should we just limit it to the Doctors themselves? Let us know in the comments, let us know on Facebook, let us know on Twitter. Until next time, this is Christian Cawley with PKTV.